What's good, y'all? This is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer here with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Star Trek Armada 1 Galaxy Mod extra build lists. What are these extra build lists? Why don't you do me a favor? Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and we're going to get into what these extra build lists are for and how to use them. So when you go ahead and you download the Star Trek Armada Galaxy mod off the ModDB website, I'm going to go ahead and put those in the description. You have the Star Trek Armada most of the files are going to be right here in the Star Trek Armada mod folder. But there's another folder that it comes with that is titled Extra Build Lists. You see a bunch of folders here with Klingon, Federation, Federation Klingon, all three, Federation Romulan, Klingon Romulan, and Romulan, right? So these are the combinations for when you use the Alpha Alliance race that will determine what the AI builds. The Alpha Alliance is a superside, and the reason it was constructed in this mod is so that the Dominion could be a playable race. So it's our way of getting 5 different playable races on a 4-race format. And there's a lot of flexibility here, and it's to simulate the Federation Alliance that was prevalent, particularly during the end of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. You know, you had the Dominion War raging, and you had at the beginning, the Federation and the Klingons, and then you had the Federation, the Klingons, and the Romulans together. Okay? So, when you download the mod, the default is going to be Klingons only. So we're going to fire this up. We're going to get a multiplayer skirmish going. We're going to load up a skirmish here. And I'm going to play a fierce competition here. Or no, actually, we're gonna play the Milky Way. We're gonna play Milky Way so I can showcase you guys one of these cool maps. We went over the new maps in another video, and I'm gonna just briefly show you what the computer is gonna do here. Make sure the computer is on Alpha Alliance. Remember that this only applies to the Alpha Alliance faction. So we'll put them in Klingon territory here. And we'll make sure the shroud is off so that you guys can see what the AI is going to do. So again, this only pertains to the AI. That's the only thing this is significant for. It has no effect on your tech tree or anything that you build. This is simply the build lists are going to control what the AI is going to build. As you can see, we start. Got the nice starting units here. Premonition, Enterprise, Elite. And we're going to go ahead and look over here. See what the computer is doing. And they're going to start off by building right away a Klingon starbase. So the reason for the Klingon starbase is under version 1.1, which I'm releasing, the Deep Space Nine can only build Federation reinforcements. So if you are using the Klingons or the Romulans, if you want to play as the Klingons and Romulans, you're going to have to build a base first to get more construction ships. So ready to go. There we go. Immediately build another construction ship. Going to go ahead and build its freighters. And you can see now the Klingon the Klingons are only developing, and as you can see, the Romulan and Federation are not doing anything at all here. So as you can kind of see already, the only development happening, the only ships that are happening are Klingon. So the default, when you first install the game, is going to be Klingon. See, they're already getting into building a shipyard. See some Klingon torpedo turrets going up. Got a mining facility. Already building up some turrets. But you can see, you get the general idea. It's Klingon development. We're going to X out of this here. I'm going to show you guys how to change that. Okay, so when you're ready to change the race that the Alpha Alliance plays, you're going to go back to your downloaded mod file, and you're going to find where it says extra build lists. This is separate. It's located outside of the main file. You see the main Star Trek Armada file has all the files that you install, so it's going to be right outside of this, and each race combination is going to get its own folder. See, Federation, Klingon, Romulan. This is the extreme super side, all three races you're going to fight against. But you have all the other different combinations here. So you've got Federation only. The default is Klingon. You've got Federation and Klingons together. And for the sake of this one, since we did the Klingons, I'm going to show you guys completely different. We're going to go Federation Romulan. Okay, so this is how you install it. You're going to copy this file, make a copy of it. Just like that, very simple. And as you make your copy, you can always make sure you're backing things up. You're going to delete the capital letters and the copy so that it just says Klingon build list. Now you're going to grab this file. You can cut it directly out of there. You're going to find your game file, Star Trek Armada, GOG Galaxy, and you're going to go to the AI folder. And you're going to see AIPs. So you want to make sure it's in this file path right here. The AI and then AIPs. You're going to go ahead and paste. And you're going to replace Klingon build list. So for this one, we chose Federation and Romulans. So let's fire this up. And hopefully you'll be able to see the development is no longer on the Klingons. So I'll fire up Milky Way again. It's another cool, cool map. Again, you guys can check out one of my other videos where I go over the new maps in this mod that are available. Adding the resources just so that the computer can make sure it's building. I'll go ahead and do the Alpha Alliance. I'll sit over here and I'll sit near Earth. And we will place the Alpha Alliance for the computer over at Romulus. And now remember, this has nothing to do with anything you as the player is doing. This is strictly what is the AI going to build. So we'll turn the shroud off so you guys can see. Again, it's nothing that you're doing. It doesn't affect you in as the player in any way. This is strictly the artificial intelligence. As we're loading up these cool structures. If you haven't seen this map, this is a really fun map to play. You see you have Earth, Moon. We have Deep Space Nine sitting over Earth because I chose the Alpha Alliance. So again, remember we chose the Federation and Romulans together. So we're going to be looking for no Klingon movement at all. See, the Klingon ship is just sitting there, and that's all it's going to do. But we're going to see Federation development and Romulan development. Probably the Federation. The Federation is first for sure. We're going to go ahead and get some. See a shipyard going up and a mining facility. There you see some torpedo turrets are going up. And the Federation is building an outpost. And one thing to note is that the development for the secondary race and the third race, like in the sequence, is not, they don't try to build them all at the same time. There's a progression that goes to it. So that's why it's, right now it's focusing on the Federation. Once it gets to a certain point, after building up these base defenses, going to go ahead and start doing some Romulan stuff. And there you go. There you see it. You see the Romulan construction ship is going over to build its base. And also one thing to always note that I found in Star Trek Armada just in general is whenever you play on Super Side, and this is true with stock, is that they're always going to go, if there is an available planet where they can get that crew bonus, the AI is going to try to build a base there instead of anywhere else on the map. Sometimes that's not so good on minimal units or superside units because they'll all go, if there's one planet, they'll all 7 AIs on an 8-player will go straight to the center of the map and try to build Starbase in the same spot. So it's kind of stupid. It's a glitch in the AI. But as you can see, the Romulans are now in business. The Federation is developing. The Klingons are not doing anything. So you see, it's a Federation and Klingon alliance. So there you have it, folks. That is all that happens when you do that's how you do the extra build list. And yeah, they show up as Klingon. That's how you do the extra build list. So again, if you want to simulate Alpha Alliance battles such that happened in Deep Space Nine, so if you want to do 2 races or you want to do all 3, all the available build lists are there to do so when you download the mod. And one thing to note that is unfortunately one combination that's not possible is you cannot have the Klingons and the Romulan computers fight each other. So you cannot choose the Klingon as your ally and fight a Romulan enemy with this. That's kind of the unfortunate thing here is the Alpha Alliance has got to be a combination of both or one or the other, and because you can't put them as opposite factions on opposite sides, it just kind of works out that way. But you can do the Federation versus the Romulans or the Federation versus the Klingons, where you could be the Klingons and fight the Romulans. You just can't make an ally be the Klingons and an enemy be the Romulans and fighting each other. That's the only limitation here. So, that being said, that is all the information for this tutorial on what these build lists are. I hope you guys found this video useful. Go ahead and have some fun with the mod. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.